Hi, Luz Daisy.
Hi, teacher. How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you today, too?
I'm fine. Yes, I'm
O-
fine. Some tired, but
Okay,
it's
okay.
good.
Uh, yeah, welcome to the class. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Um, well, I don't know what happened with the other mates. Maybe they are late. So, um, I just want to give my thanks to you for your time. In this occasion, we are going to talk about feelings, positive feelings and negative feelings. Um, Maybe you can express some special events, some ideas, or when you have been feeling according to the feelings. Okay, this is the topic today. We can start it maybe. Please let me to introduce the slides. Okay, Luz Daisy, can you see my slides?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the general topic today is and how does that make you feel? This is the general topic, and of course, the subtopic is is feelings. We got a positive feelings and negative feelings. The idea is that you can express some events where you, according to the feelings, um, and maybe it could be an special events or bad events. Okay, so the first feelings to talk about today a little is okay. First of all, it's necessary if you can express the events using the present or past perfect. Um, this is the first rule, but no problem. You can use other rules. Maybe it could be simple past too, um, or normal conversation. Uh, well, the first feelings to talk about a little is happy, happy. Okay. Well, maybe you have a any events that you feel happy. Have you ever been happy, Luz Daisy?
Yes,
That you remember?
I have been happy since I met my best friend.
Okay.
I have been happy since I got married.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. Um, eh, well, you have an special event. Yes, thank you. So, well, uh, the next feelings to talk about is um sorry, I got another question. Maybe you have an special time when you feel super happy.
Maybe when I was like 9 years old and I was in a swimming competition. It was my first time and
Oh,
I
wow.
was the first place. So I think that in that moment I was really happy for the first time.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, okay. Well, the next feelings to talk about a little about is sad. Um, eh, could you tell us in special events or an event when you feel sad?
Yes, I felt sad um, last year in August because two relatives died
Uh-huh.
by COVID, so I was really
Oh,
sad.
yes.
It was
Okay.
terrible. So I think that it is the most horrible experience which I live.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. That was terrible event. Okay. Thank you. Well, the next uh, uh, feelings to talk about is upset. When did you feel upset? Maybe in special events or when do you feel upset?
I I have felt upset when my students don't pay attention to class.
Yeah.
I That's horrible. And I felt upset when the quarantine started last year and
Yeah.
everyone had to stay at home and we can go out and other things like that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you when the student don't pay attention is I feel upset too. I think it's a terrible moment. I mean, so okay. Thank you. Well, the next and the next feelings to talk about little is exciting. When was the last time or when the last moment when you feel really excited?
I think that it was I don't know when was the last time. Maybe last year when I got married. This year in my birthday, I feel really excited because all my family and friends uh, call me and text me and give me some presents. So I felt excited.
Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. Well, I think this is a positive for positive mommy, right? So, for example, in this year, I participated in uh, intercolegiados with my kids, and we won the first place in chess. I think was a great moment to us and for the institution. This is the moment when I feel really excited. So, the next topics to the next feelings to talk about a little is afraid. Um, do you feel afraid maybe in some moments or?
Yes, I have felt afraid when it's raining. I am like a
Yeah.
little baby because if it's raining, I feel really, really afraid. And I think
Okay.
that the worst time when I felt afraid was when last year when the pandemic started and
Yeah.
teachers had to try to teach using the internet for the first time, and
Okay.
it, everything was new for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Thank you. Well, the next feelings to talk about little is Okay, okay, sorry. Um, Ashamed. When did you feel ashamed? Or maybe have you ever been ashamed?
Yes, I think that I was ashamed, or I have felt ashamed in every party because I don't talk too much, so I feel ashamed
Okay,
when I have to meet new people or something like that, or
okay,
when we are speaking or when we are talking and we said something wrong, I feel ashamed.
yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Well, the next feelings to talk about in this case is bored. Can you tell us any special or an event when you feel bored?
I think I felt bored I when I was in a meeting from my job, and the person who was speaking say different things that we didn't understand. So I feel really bored. Or when
Okay,
people talk about something that I don't know any information, I feel bored.
okay, okay. Thank you. So yeah, okay. The next feelings to talk about a little is confused. When did you feel confused? Oh,
Maybe when the this year, like July, I traveled to Medellin and I don't understand different things which were new for me. So I felt confused about, for example, the streets or many places in that city.
okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, the next feelings to talk about a little, to talk about in this case is disappointed. When did you feel disappointed? Have you ever been disappointed in any events or something like that?
I remember that I have felt disappointed when I was living with my parents and my brothers, and they didn't do anything at home, and I had to do everything. So I felt disappointed. And when, or for example, when I helped them with their homework, but they didn't say thank you or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you, Daisy. So, the next topic to talk about in this case is tired. When do you feel tired, or when did you feel tired?
Right now.
Okay,
I have very tired because it's the last part of the year. So I am a physics teacher and I work in a
okay,
school. So this I think that this month is the hardest to
yeah, yeah.
work because it's the last part.
Okay, okay, thank you. Maybe in a special event when you feel tired.
Mm, when I feel tired in a special event, I don't know. Maybe no.
Okay, okay, thank you. So, the next feelings to talk about is exhausted. Maybe have you ever been exhausted? And
Yes, I have been exhausted after the gym. When I go to the gym,
Yeah.
at the end of the time, I feel exhausted. Or when I went to walk with my family and
Yeah.
we walked many times, I felt exhausted.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Miss Daisy. So the next feelings to talk about a little is hungry. Do you feel hungry maybe, or are you?
Yes, I think that in those days when I feel stressed,
Yeah.
immediately I feel hungry. Those things
Oh,
are the same, and I want to eat everything all the
okay.
time. But
Yeah.
it's for that because I have many things in my mind, so I don't know what happened with our body that we think that we want to eat everything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, the next topic to talk about a little is thirsty. How do you drink water?
I hate water. For me, it's horrible. I know
Yeah.
that it is good for our health, but it's terrible for me. I
Oh,
prefer
yeah.
juice or another drink, but I really really hate to drink water.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Well, the next feelings to talk about is surprise. Maybe have you ever felt a surprise? Maybe you tell us.
Yes, well, I think that I have felt good, surprise in a good way and in a bad way. In a good
Yeah.
way, for
Yeah. Yeah.
example, when the last year I win uh, a prize and I feel
Yes.
surprised. And in a bad way, when, for example, someone which I who
Uh-huh. Puta, me sacó. Okay, in this moment, okay, in this moment, I don't have a student. Maybe Luz Daisy is go out. Is went out. She was in class, but in this moment she go out. I don't know what happened. Could be by the internet connection. Maybe it could be. Okay, teacher from the university. I think she couldn't connect again. Today she was the only student that was in class, but in this moment she went out, and I think we need to cut the video because she didn't has internet. Okay, thank you very much.